special guest, Josie. I'll introduce you in a second, but thank you so much for being here with me.
I'm so excited.
Welcome everybody to the Women's Spirit Show, where you are getting the tools and the strategies and the incredible. Oh, here's my feedback. My YouTube channel opens. Hold on, I gotta quiet myself. There we go. Okay. I was telling you all about the Women's Spirit Show, where I'm interviewing incredible experts to lift and elevate you on your path of spiritual awakening. And today, my incredible guest is Josie LoPorto Freeborn. Let me introduce this magical, amazing unicorn. I just got to call it out too. We kind of match in more ways than just the color we're in today. This woman is absolutely incredible, and she's all heart and all soul. And you're going to want to know about her because 30 years, everybody, in sales and marketing. And she's the creator of the Soulful Sales Academy for female entrepreneurs. Soulful Sales Academy for female entrepreneurs, it spells safe because she creates a safe container. She's amazing, a safe container of learning for women entrepreneurs to grow their unique sparkle, everybody sparkle, and become confident in sales and marketing strategies. And we need this so much today, like a place where women who feel like they are unique and soulful can have a safe place to learn these skills and use these skills to uplevel their businesses. So Josie, thank you for doing the work you do. And thank you for joining me on the show.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I'm so excited to be here with you. What a wonderful introduction. That I got tingle.
Aw, it's one thing for me to introduce you, but tell everybody a little bit from your perspective. What is it you're up to in your business?
Oh, I have been up to a lot of growth, a lot of pivoting, especially since the last 4 years when we were forced to do some pivoting. I went from homeschooling mom previous to that to working and then homeschooling during our global challenging time. And then that evolved into where I am at now with being a transformational speaker and coaching women entrepreneurs in sales and marketing, taking all of my past experience of 30 years and bringing it to help other people who are maybe not as confident as I am or growing into that confidence.
Yeah, you are so brilliant and so inspiring. Like when you speak, whether it's you speaking or whether it's just you supporting women in our community, I'm like, this woman is a pro and so incredible. But was it always easy for you? Did you always like love sales and marketing and speaking? Or did you like tell us? You haven't always been a sparkly unicorn.
No, I evolved into the sparkling unicorn. Or I should say, I've evolved into accepting the sparkling unicorn. The biggest challenge for me was actually accepting that I really was good in sales and marketing ever since I was little. I was good at it, but to me, it wasn't safe to say that I was a salesperson. It wasn't safe to be the woman amongst the conglomeration of men. I was the first female salesperson in my first big girl job, or the only female salesperson in that big girl job for a while. And I was very young and it was not comfortable. So I was really hiding behind telling people what I did for a living because I actually felt like, ooh, I don't want to tell people I'm a salesperson.
Right? There's so much stigma behind it and attached to it from decades and centuries of sales being this thing that we don't want to be. Cut to, in the last 30 years, there are more women entrepreneurs on the planet than ever, more holistic, wellness, heart-centered entrepreneurs. But then they come up against this sales thing that they're like, I want to give service, I want to help people heal. And then eventually they've got to do the marketing. And have you noticed that? Like women, they need to sell, but they are afraid of it. Have you noticed that?
Oh, I huge. A big part that made me have this aha moment was when I transitioned out of retail sales and direct sales. I've also been in advertising and marketing and radio advertising. That was crazy. But then I transitioned into holistic healthcare and thinking I was getting away from sales, but realizing now I'm just selling myself. And the women who I was working with in the field of reflexology, aesthetics, massage therapy, yoga studios, they had a service to sell, but many of them struggled with the confidence. And for me, it would be like, oh, all you have to do is this. And they're like, Josie, help me. And it wasn't until years later when I really realized there was a really strong need to support women in that area as well.
Yeah, absolutely true. I love that you do this. I love that you support. And I know that in your life you've had to pivot. And that's one of the things that you're going to be speaking on at our upcoming Women's Spirit Retreat. You're going to be speaking about that because women have to pivot when they're thinking about like, oh, I want to sell, or women have to pivot when they've been doing one job their whole life and then they realize they want to be in the holistic healing realm. Or we've had to pivot over the last 4 or 5 years. Like there's there are always pivots that have to happen. And everybody, I'm going to tell you in a few minutes about the Women's Spirit Retreat and how you can be involved. But Josie, tell us about pivoting in your life and your business.
There's been so many moments where I look back now and reflect on the pivots. And of course, I'm not going to talk about them all here, but the power to pivot is really something that lies within all of us, but not everybody's tapped into that. And so when adversity hits, it becomes debilitating for so many people and they get stuck in that. And then that just creates a downward spiral. And then it's like you can't get out of it. So my goal is to help people and inspire them to learn strategies in pivoting so that they can actually reclaim that power and then turn those adversities into opportunities.
Yes, adversities into opportunities. And we hear this, but it comes down to being able to really, truly do it. I think that that's partly why we created the Women's Spirit Retreat. It's all online so that women can come together and learn to pivot in the face of whatever they're facing in their lives. And Josie has an amazing talk that's going to be part of the Women's Spirit Retreat. It's a soul talk, and this is our feminine version of a TED Talk. It's more than just a version of, it's our own amazing thing. And our soul talks are short, potent talks where you'll get moved by women's stories, but also specific teachings and strategies to help you all move forward. So Josie, tell everybody about your soul talk.
This has been a dream of mine since I'm going to say over 25 years. I declared one day that I would be doing this, and with your guidance, it's really come to fruition. And the soul talk is so powerful because it's a talk from the soul, from the experiences, from the true life of everybody who's going to be giving these talks. And my talk is Pivot with Power. It is about how people can turn these adversities into opportunities with different tools of resiliency, and a little bit about how I managed to do that. So you'll be able to hear a real life version of pivoting in the face of adversity out of necessity so that I could continue to thrive, not only just survive.
Yeah. And you know what I love about you is that you, on the surface, and not just on the surface, but depth as well, that you are this confident unicorn, magical, like bold, all of it. But you're also a woman who's been through life, who's faced big things, and who's risen out of the ashes of that. So I'm really excited to hear your story and glean from your teachings as part of the Women's Spirit Retreat. Everybody, Women's Spirit Retreat is coming up. We made it all online so that women can join from anywhere on the planet. There are 25 powerful and empowered, intelligent, incredibly smart, experienced leaders who are leading this thing. We've been working on it for the past 3 months for all of you. And it is an online journey. What's really special about it is it's done live. There are a lot of events out there where you can like watch a pre-recorded interview and it's not that interactive. What we're doing for you all is this is a retreat where you can dive in with us. It's all live and you'll be part of the creation of it. So it is July 17th. We have a special kickoff session, July 17th through the 20th, all online, all live. 25 speakers, incredible workshops and sessions to help you to rise up, to reclaim your purpose and your passion, to find your soul and to heal on the deepest level. So we've put this together for you all. It should be $1,000 retreat, just saying. And with the speakers, we decided to make it available completely free. So all you got to do is go claim your ticket. It is, let me put it in the chat here, womenspiritretreat.com. There's 2 S's in a row there, womenspiritretreat.com. Go there, put your name and email address in, do it right now, and claim your free seat so that you can join us and be accelerated on your path of self-development. Be surrounded in a community of women leaders like Josie and our 25 incredible speakers who are going to help you to lift up. It's interactive as well. There'll be networking and communication and connection with the speakers. You're not just going to be in there with attendees. The speakers are immersing themselves there as well. So womenspiritretreat.com, July 17th through 20th. We would love to see you there. And Josie, what are you most looking forward to as part of this event?
Whew, I just got tingles all over thinking about it, because everything that we've spoken about, what this event is going to be, has really gotten the excitement flowing in me. And I'm really, for myself, looking forward to stepping into the next level, even with my own business. But for everybody else, I'm looking forward to seeing the people attend, to hearing the interaction. That's my favorite part, is being part of the interaction with the attendees. The speakers integrating with the attendees is just such a beautiful, beautiful collaboration.
It's so true. And I love that we're doing it live, because there's an energy that happens with live, and it's more motivating and more interesting, and the breakthroughs that are going to happen are so powerful. So womenspiritretreat.com, everybody, join us. And Josie, if a woman is facing a challenging time in her life and she needs to pivot, needs to be like, we thought life was going this way, and we pivot means like we're going to go that way. But if she's facing a challenging time and it just doesn't feel like she has what it takes to pivot, what would you say to her?
The very first thing, because you can only go step by step, and there is a process, but the very first thing is to acknowledge what is going on and to accept that that is happening, whatever the condition or situation is, and be willing to accept it with grace and take the next step forward with guidance.
Acknowledge it, accept it with grace, take the next step forward. Like right there, all of you listening and watching, right there is wisdom that can help you move forward today. So I love that, Josie. And then that acknowledgement just feels so like, we can care for our own hearts by acknowledging where we're truly at, rather than trying to push or pretend we're somewhere we're not. And I know that you speak from experience. So beautiful. So Women's Spirit Retreat, everybody, come and join Josie, 25 other incredible, powerful leaders from around the globe who are ready to help you up-level your awakening, your journey, and the path of your soul. Womenspiritretreat.com. Go there right now, grab your free seat, and we'll see you there. And Josie, thank you so much for joining me here. Any last words of wisdom for our audience?
Well, my last words of wisdom would be definitely get your seat, and, consider even doing the VIP upgrade, because there's so many of
There
them.
is a VIP upgrade behind the scenes, everybody, and you get to keep the whole retreat for life, in addition to thousands of dollars worth of VIP bonuses to help you with the journey of your soul. So yes to VIP upgrade. And yeah, thanks again, Josie, for being here. And everybody who's been watching, thank you for watching another episode of the Women's Spirit Show, where we're helping you along the path of your soul's journey. Josie, thank you so much again for being here.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth.